I want to cut across right now to Mr. Anil Antony. Thank you for the patience, Mr. Antony. What is the reason? I'd like to begin with the question. Is it that you accuse the Congress of intolerance because you stood with what the government stand has been on the BBC documentary? Or is it that you're quite sick of the psychophancies or the chamchas that you talk about? Because they're two very, very diametrically different reasons.
See, a lot of reasons are, end of the day, nothing is just because of one particular reason. It's a combination of many. In the morning, I did resign from all my formal roles in the party, in the state and in the ACC. And I had written a letter that in a redacted form that I had put in my Twitter feed also, where it very clearly says, it is what I had done, very clearly says like why I had done it, and things are very self-explanatory. But end of the day, like when you look at it, like it is very wrong to say that it is because I stood with the government on any view, because that is not what happened. Like end of the day, yesterday, all this started from a particular tweet I made in the morning where I said it was just 4 lines. The 4 lines are very self-explanatory. Even a 15-year-old child can actually understand what I said. The first statement itself, I make it very clear that end of the day, like me and the BJP has a lot of very different political differences. That is all true. But yet I said 2 things, and both the things, I don't think I have said anything that is contrary to any of my party's core beliefs. I haven't said anything which is against the party's core values. I haven't said anything which is against anything any top leader has said. Things are very simple, and whatever I said in that particular tweet, I can guarantee you that you do a survey among 100 of this 100 people, like 95% of the people will actually agree to that. And those 2 things are very simple. Like one of them is, you say that the documentary, if you look at this particular documentary, like I am somebody who is very proud and happy of the fact that India is actually the world's largest, oldest democracy, and I am very happy, like, and in a democracy I am somebody who completely believe that freedom of speech and freedom of expression and etc. should be paramount in that, to ensure that the democracy keeps going. So I was never for any ban of any documentary, including this one. And I was, even when my colleagues, my youth congress friends, and when many other people were screening it, I was never against any of those things. However, I said in that tweet, in certain manner, I said something which is, I believe, something which is a concern of, which will be a concern of any responsible Indian citizen. So let me just, and all I said is, like, end of the day, this is a documentary where some of the brains behind it are also the same brains behind the Iraq war, which is actually something which ended up with almost lakhs of people being killed and millions who are displaced. And when people like that come with a project into this country, obviously I would, any responsible citizen should be concerned, and I just raised that point. And the second thing I raised is, end of the day, let's say me and you and everybody could have many different kind of politics, but end of the day, like, partisan politics shouldn't come about core interest of the state, core interest of the country, especially things like sovereignty. That is what I said, and I don't think anybody in this country will disagree with that. And I don't know why some people were very riled after I tweeted that.